think is the thing about JJ Reddick that would make you a good coach?
I don't necessarily think it's one thing. I feel like I know the game pretty well because of some coaches I played for, really specifically Coach K. He taught me about adaptability. And our game, the NBA, changes so fast year to year. Having the mindset of just being open to change. One of my greatest skills as a human being is my ability to communicate and communicate in an open and transparent way. I did that as a teammate. I think that's part of coaching. Not avoiding things and not avoiding confrontation. Locker rooms, team chemistry, it's a very fragile thing. We see it all the time in the NBA. I look at coaching as a way to help. It's like I had so many people help me in my career, and not just head coaches, but assistant coaches, player development people. And they have such a valuable place in my heart and in my life. And I'd love to be one of those people someday.
Well. Khtv back with another video. Well, the Lakers finally hire a head coach after firing Darvin Ham. The Lakers decide, which was already being posted on social media, that JJ Reddick was the next hire. Then you hear this news about UConn two-time back-to-back NCAA men's championship coach Dan Hurley being in the mix of the Lakers head coach hiring circus and fiasco. Dan Hurley gets offered this alleged, rumored, huge contract from the Lakers. He turns it down to go back and coach for UConn. They upped the money for him to return. His wife also really wasn't feeling the idea of coming out to Los Angeles, knowing that her husband had promised the up-and-coming class for the UConn men's basketball team that he was going to be there. And she didn't want to leave due to, lifestyle circumstances, friends, family, and plus, whatever she had going on with outside activities as far as making money, businesses, whatever she was attached to. It's a big transition from leaving the East Coast and coming over to the West Coast and trying to adjust to the West Coast lifestyle. But, it is what it is. They decide to return and stay in UConn, where I think Dan Hurley should be anyway. He can have a great college coaching career there, won 2 national championships. He could probably win more. Before his deal is up, if they were to go on and three-peat, they'll have to give him a bigger extension for more money. And, yeah, man, that's how that works. But as far as the Lakers, I don't know what this front office is doing at all. I'm completely flabbergasted by the decisions that are being made by Rob Pelinka, who isn't a well-liked GM in the league. Even when he was an agent, a lot of players didn't like him anyway. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even well-liked when he was on the Fab Five with Weber and them dudes. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't well like over there when he played with them guys. But he got he's got his hands in a lot of baskets as far as being a commentator for ESPN and having 2 or 3 podcast shows, one along with LeBron James. And you just kind of scratch your head and just start thinking to yourself, are these decisions that the Lakers are making, are they based on keeping LeBron James there for another 2 to 3 years, or I don't understand the hire, man. You bring in another coach with no experience. You give him a 4-year contract. The only thing you know about the guy is that he was once a former NBA player and that he knows how to talk the game of basketball. You don't have no experience on him coaching the game, but you know he knows how to talk basketball. Rest in peace to Willie Mays, man. I forgot to say that on my last video. Rest in peace to Willie Mays. One of the greatest black baseball players in MLB history. What's next for the Lakers? I mean, they fired the whole staff. You know, whatever new coach that has came in since Frank Vogel, the Lakers have picked the staff. I mean, where do we go from here? I mean, there were plenty of other coaching options. I don't know if those coaches were entertained by any offers from the Lakers, or if they were, did those coaches reject the offers that came from the Lakers? I mean, we just don't know. We'll probably hear different stories later on down the line once LeBron James is retired. We don't even know if LeBron James is coming back. There was rumors that LeBron James said that the Lakers should really talk to Anthony Davis about picking a coach. Who knows if there was any dialogue or any interaction between JJ Reddick and Anthony Davis on what's the best fit for him playing in JJ Reddick's system, if he has one. I mean, this is just unorganized. This is very unorganized. I have nothing against JJ Reddick. I just thought the Lakers would take a much more mature approach about bringing in a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Or seeking out a head coach that had some type of assistant head coaching experience, at least. I mean, you guys just pick a dude off of TV and who gets into it with people on social media. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I like the hire? Absolutely not. I mean, you got an aging LeBron James who's opted out of his contract. You got to give him a deal. You got I mean, we got to the playoffs, and the last time we won 50-something games was when the 2020 season, the pandemic season, was the last time we won 50 games. One Western Conference Finals appearance since 2020. I mean, we got the in-season cup. I don't know how much of that is, something to be happy about. I guess maybe as the years go on and they keep doing this in-season tournament cup, maybe the Lakers winning it the first year might matter, but who knows. What else? You unsure in what D'Lo is going to do. You still got to deal with Austin Reeves and his development, him getting his game better. I mean, you don't have a great roster at all. I mean, the way that this roster is constructed is just like, really? You can't beat Denver. The current roster you have now, you cannot beat Denver. And who knows if Denver is going to emerge next year as one of those top premier teams in the league. I'm pretty sure they are, as long as Jokic is healthy. And I forget the point guard, man. I forget the point guard over there. The other dude, as long as he's healthy, I mean, shit, he was knocking down big shots and put the Lakers out of the damn playoffs. So you got a lot of question marks surrounding this team, man. I mean, and then you hire a coach that has a question mark. Your staff is going to be question marks. The draft is coming up. It's question marks right there of who y'all going to pick. Are y'all going to pick a athletic guard or are y'all going to pick a small forward? Like, y'all got to make a decision. Are y'all going to go after a big? Are y'all going to draft Bronny James? It's just a whole bunch of unknown stuff that the Lakers, I mean, it's not in their right to put out their plans in the public of how they are looking at the draft and, bringing in guys to aid the team where they're hurting the most. So, I don't know, man. I just have no idea. I know one thing. I have no faith in Rob Pelinka. I just don't. I'd rather he get fired. Maybe put Kurt Rambis as the GM. He has more basketball acumen than Rob Pelinka does. I mean, Rob Pelinka can't even, bring in a good supporting roster to help out AD and LeBron. I mean, you doing this juggling act with the coaching hires. I mean, do we really want to go down this road again with hiring a coach with no experience? I mean, why not try to bring Frank Vogel back or go after Mark Jackson or Sam Cassell, some guys who got some experience? Monty Williams just got cut loose. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Maybe it's the politics behind the scenes with what's going on with the Lakers, man. But this coaching hire right here is just I don't know. I'm just drawing all kind of blanks. Like, I just don't understand what's wrong with getting a coach that has some goddamn experience. Like, we hiring dudes that's buddies with the star player, right? Oh, he cool with LeBron James. And it just seemed like this whole thing was just orchestrated as soon as they dropped that, the Old Man in the Three podcast. These guys on there talking plays and schemes and, different ways to beat defenses and different defenses to stop an offense. And it's just like, the writing's on the wall. We see where this is going. And, of course, it went there. And as a Laker fan, I just don't know if I could check into this next season, man. It was already difficult enough dealing with Darvin Ham going to these basketball games. Just like, really, guys? Getting the suite and all that shit. And just like, really? I'm paying all my money to see this bum-ass shit on the court? It's just like when nothing. I mean, we literally seen Anthony Davis get bumped in the shoulder and he fell all out like he got shot. I'm just sitting there like, really, man? The dude barely bumped you and you all on the ground grabbing your elbow, shoulder, whatever. Oh, it just seems so fake to me, man. It just seems so fake. And I hear people texting me, oh, man, you never know. JJ Reddick might be the answer to the like, yeah, okay. We're going to put our faith in JJ Reddick. As much as I hate to say this, man, but I don't think I'll be attending any Laker games this up-and-coming season, man. I just don't see – I don't have the passion for it, I'll probably go watch another team, you know what I'm saying, I'll probably go to Phoenix and watch KD face off against Luka or go fly to Dallas to see Luka face off against, maybe the New York Knicks or something like that. I'm just not interested in seeing the Lakers. I mean, it all depends on what happens in the draft and what they do in free agency, who they bring to the team. Is LeBron James gonna stay? Are they gonna draft Bronny? I will be buying a Bronny jersey. That's probably gonna be the first jersey in a long time of buying jerseys. I will be buying a Bronny James jersey. I got an Aaron Rodgers jersey, but I don't. I think I wore it like maybe twice. I just haven't hung up. But other than that, as far as this season goes, oof, I don't think I could do it, man. I mean, I'm still gonna rep the Lakers, but I am not in support of JJ Reddick being the head coach of this team. I mean, I don't even want to use the whole, oh, prove me wrong. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you do, JJ Reddick. I don't give a damn if you win a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, I'll be happy about it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm just not going to respect you as a head coach. I'm just not. I don't think I ever will. I'm not saying you can't coach. I'm not saying you can't coach. I just don't. I don't understand the reasoning behind the hire. Like, was this supposed to be like, a social media hire to get views, or was this for attention for the Lakers? Or I don't get it. I mean, a lot to think about, man. I'll check in with y'all on the next one. I'm out.